When I started the first three shlokas of chapter 4, I had asked you to look at the sun and take his blessings, because I think we had completed those two shlokas. Am I right, Kanti? We did not even begin, is it?
No, Gurugale. First shloka from fourth chapter.
Yeah. Thank you. I thought that I did complete the first two. So we have come to chapter 4. Chapter 4 is called Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, or there is also another name for it, Jnana Yoga. You can write it. In some of the books, you may just get Jnana Yoga for this. This chapter gives us that the knowledge is the ultimate thing on earth. That is what we are all aiming at. An important chapter once again, called Jnana Yoga. And Krishna himself speaks in the beginning. As we already know, a teacher-student relation is like this. A teacher is teaching so that the student has to understand everything that he wants to say, he has to say. Even after that, if there are some questions left, students have to ask that. That's why in the middle, Arjuna asks certain questions. So Krishna, you may get a feeling, wasn't there Bhagavad Gita before Krishna taught it to Arjuna in Mahabharata? Wasn't there dharma at all? That question could come in anybody's mind. A beautiful answer is given by Krishna, who is an avatari. Krishna in body, the cosmic consciousness can appear like Krishna. Without body, he is everywhere, all pervading. I told you, he is in your house there in whichever country you are sitting, he is here, he is on all sides. That is the nature of the power of the God. So in the beginning of the 4th chapter, Jnana Yoga, Krishna himself begins his talk. I think we can start. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga or Jnana Yoga Bhagwan Mocha. Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktaman Ahamavayam Vivaswan Manve Praha Manurikshvakave Pravi. Remember, what is said in Bhagavad Gita is that great. It was told by cosmic consciousness to sun when the sun was created. After the creation of the sun, world and other things came. So Krishna says, I had told this secret of living. According to Bhagavad Gita, I had told it to Vivaswan. Vivaswan is sun, you can write the meaning there. The sun god. Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktvan Ahamavayam. I had told it to you, Surya earlier, the sun god earlier. So, Vivaswan Manue Praha. What happened to that? I think I told you to have a darshan of sun and come to the class. There was a reason why I said that. It was the sun who received Bhagavad Gita from cosmic consciousness first, and then it came to the world. He will say how it came in the next 2 shlokas. Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavan Ahamavayam. This yoga of life, I had first told to the sun when I created the universe. What did the sun do? Vivaswan Manue Praha, second line, first part. Vivaswan told it back to Manu. First human being is called Manu here. Vivaswan told it to first human being who appeared. This is the way you have to live. And then what happened? What did Manu do? Manu Rikshvakave Pravi. Manu told it to Ikshvaku Vamsha people, people of Ikshvaku Vamsha, Rama Vamsha people. Rama Avatara came earlier to Krishna Avatara, therefore he told it to Ikshvakus. Krishna had told this beautiful yoga of life, or the yoga which he sees, Brahma Vidya Yoga Shastra, which he is teaching me and you. First he had told it to Sun God. Sun God told it to first human being when human being was created. And then he told it to Ikshvaku Vamsha, that is Rama's descendants. It came to those people. That is what the first shloka says. I think we can recite. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Ata Chaturtodhyayaha.
Atha Chaturtodhyayaha.
Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogaha.
Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogaha.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Imam Vivasvate Yogam.
Imam Vivasvate Yogam.
Proktavanaham Avyayam.
Proktavan Aham Avyayam.
Vivasvan Manave Praha.
Vivastvan Manave Praha.
Manurikshvakave Bravit.
Manurikshvakave Bravit.
Imam Vivasvate Yogam.
Imam Vivasvate Yogam.
Proktavanaham Avyayam.
Proktavan Aham Avyayam.
Vivasvan Manave Praha.
Vivasvan Manave Praha.
Manurikshvakave Bravit.
Manurikshvakave Bravit.
So Krishna is telling us that he had told it to Sun before he created the universe. The Sun, when he created the universe, or when the world and other things, human beings came, he said this Brahma Sutra and Yoga Shastra, which he has been teaching, to the first human being called Manu. And from Manu, it came to Ikshvaku people. And then what happened to that, we will see. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsyo viduhu. And from there it came from generation to generation. A surprising thing about the Indian culture is the Veda were written without, when they did not have a writing arrangement, they passed it on from father to the son, son to the grandson, and so on. By only listening and reciting, they saved the perfect, all the four Vedas. That is the greatness of this culture. And then, evam parampara praptam imam rajasyo vidu. This has come to them from parampara. You know that word. All the language people, I think, know that. Parampara means from generation itself. Imam rajasyo vidu. It came to Rajarshis. Rajarshis it came to. Sakale neha mahato yoga nashtat paranto. Here is a beautiful line Krishna tells. As time elapsed, the yoga got mixed up. Yoga got nasta, disappeared. What is this, sir, you may ask? I usually give example of Kannada kritis. Basvana has written, Sarvagnya has written a lot of Sarvagnya Vachanas. How many of them are written by Sarvagnya? How many were added by the people later? Even the scholars will not be able to say which one is. Say, so is the case with Purandara-dasa, Kanaka-dasa and all. And it is also said about the great writers of the past in the West also. How much Shakespeare wrote, what are now remaining, are they really the one he wrote, or has it been added? We do not know. That is exactly what has happened to what he had taught to the sun god, and it came to Manu, and it came to Ikshvakus, and it came to Rajarshis. What has happened by then? It has got all mixed up. Sakale mata yoga nashta parantu. But this yoga has nashta, become declined in the world. Yoga it is not having the same flavor as it had when he taught it. It has got mixed up. What a beautiful thing, told 6,000 years ago. Which one is the original, which one is the duplicate, you do not know. So much of mixing up of things have happened. When I write it in my name, nobody listens. But if I write it in the name of Sarvajna, probably people, oh, Sarvajna has written such a great thing. Purandara has written such a great thing. In WhatsApp, every day we see this. Say some nonsense, say Krishna said this. Where did he say? Nobody knows the answer. Even the writer doesn't know the answer. He wants to make a foolish statement and put it in the mouth of Krishna. So we do it. That is how yoga nashta parantapa, he says. In that manner, yoga has disappeared. What I told you doesn't remain as it is now. That's what the intention of Krishna is. Evam parampara praptam. This one, which came to us from generation to generation, parampara, imam rajasya vidhu, through the Raja Rishis, sakale nehmata yoga nashta parantapa. In the elapsing of the time, this yoga become diluted. Yoga nashta parantapa, disappeared, many things added. You do not know which is original, which is duplicate. Such situation has come to this yoga. This is not Shivaswami telling you. Krishna told you this 6,000 years ago. And he is now telling another beautiful thing in the next shloka. Let us listen. So from where it came? First it came to Sun, and then it came to Manu, then it came to Ikshvaku, then it came to Rajarishis, and by the time it flew through generation and generation and generation to the modern generation, it got all mixed up. You cannot know which is original and which is duplicate. Such things have happened. That is what he said in the second shloka. Let us recite. Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Imam rajarishyo viduhu.
Sakale neha mahata.
Sakale neha mahata.
Yogo nashta parantapa.
Yogo nashta parantapa.
Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Imam rajarishyo viduhu.
Sakale neha mahata.
Sakale neha mahata.
Yogo nashta parantapa.
Yogo nashta parantapa.
So what does he do? Saye vayam maya tedya yoga proktam puratanaha. I told you, have a darshan of sun before coming. It is being told to us now. Told to Arjuna now, and we are also sitting and listening, taking upadesha of what he said to Sun God and what happened to it later and so on. Saye vayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana. And now I am telling you what I had told you to the Sun God first. Again, because it has all got mixed up. I am repeating it now to you, because what is the reason why he is saying it to Arjuna? Bhaktosi me sakacheti. You are my devotee, you are my friend, also a brother-in-law, which you already know. And you are we all know that in the seventh shloka of second chapter, he has surrendered to Krishna. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha pratyamitam dharma sammoda chetaha yitreyasya nishitam rohitan me shishyasteham shadimam tam propanam. Saying so, I accept you as my guru. Please advise me. Saying so, he fell at the feet of Krishna, and then Krishna began his advice. Therefore, he is telling to him once again what he had told it to Sun in the beginning of the universe, at the beginning of the universe. Look at the beauty of this. He did not tell it as Krishna then. He told it as cosmic consciousness to that one. Now he is in the form of Krishna. Bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. I am giving you this most sacred rahasya of the life. And the uttamam, the best rahasya of the life, I am giving you because you are my devotee, because you are my friend, because you have surrendered to me. I am giving you what I had said to the Son once again through you to the world. Look at the importance of Bhagavad Gita with this. We don't know how many things the previous ones are mixed ones or added ones, we don't know. But Krishna tells, I am telling you what I told once to Krishna to you again because you are my devotee, you are my Saka, and you have surrendered to me. Sayevayam Maya. Same thing that I told you, I am telling you again. Which one? Which I had told to Sun God. Sayevayam Maya Tedya Yoga Prokta Puratanaha. That which I told you long ago when the sun was created. We don't know even when he was created. But Krishna knows it. So I told him, so I am telling you again the same thing to you. That means Bhagavad Gita, we told Upanishad, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita are the three great books of Prasthanatraya we call, that is guiding books. Whatever they are there is there here in Bhagavad Gita. That's what we have been taking. Krishna gives us a clue that it's also right because there is got lot of things got mixed. Our acharyas wrote bhashyas about 10 or 11 Upanishads. There are 104 and 105 Upanishads there. Kaivalya Upanishad, Muktika Upanishad. Upanishad in many names are there. They are all later added according to Krishna's opinion that we get here. Maybe they are good. I don't say that they are not bad. But it is actually not the original one. Original are the 10 or 11 Upanishads for which Acharyas wrote bhashyas. Others are later added. Krishna is drawing our attention to the later added parts of our Vedas and Upanishads and other things. And I am telling you the gist of what I had told you, Sun God, to you again, now in this battlefield, because you are my devotee, Bhakta, because you are my Sakha, because you have surrendered to me and willing to take an advice, I am giving it to you. A beauty. And I think we can recite. Sayevayam Maya Tedya
Sayevayam Maya Tedya
Yoga Prokta Puratanaha
Yoga Prokta Puratanaha
Bhaktosi Me Sakha Cheti
Bhaktosi Me Saka Cheti
Rahasyam Hetatuttamam
Rahasyam Hetaduttabam
Sayevayam Maya Tedya
Sayevam Maya Tedya
Yoga Prokta Puratanaha
Yoga Prokta Puratanaha
Bhaktosi Me Sakha Cheti
Bhaktosi Me Saka Cheti
Rahasyam Hetaduttamam.
Rahasyam Hetaduttamam.
Arjuna he is like me and you. He gets a question, a beautiful question, a wonderful question. Immediately he retorts. Krishna, you said like that, you told it to son. But we are contemporaries. You are born sometime 10 years earlier or later than me. But how can you say you told it to Krishna? How should I believe it? What a beautiful question. Aparam bhavato janma, param janma vivasvataha. Son was born long ago, we don't know when. Your janma and my janma happened recently. Kathametad vijaniyam tamado proktamaniti. How should I believe that you told it to Krishna? What a beautiful, you told it to son. What a beautiful question Arjuna is asking Krishna. He has surrendered, but he is not ready to accept everything told without an explanation to it. Surrendering means not accept everything that told. You have to retain your capacity to judge things. So he says, Aparam bhavato janma. Our life, janma means we are born recently. Param janma vivasvataha. Vivasvataha is son, you can write there. Son was born long ago. We don't know when also. Long. Katham etad vijaniyam tam adav proktavaniti. Adav means earlier. How can I believe you told it earlier to son? Answer me. Answer my question, Krishna. How can I believe that you told it to son? Because we are contemporaries, you are not there, I was not there. How can you tell me that you told it to sun god and then it came through the parampara downwards? How can I believe? Katametad vijaniyam. How can we think like that? How can we know like that? Tvam adau proktavaniti. How can I believe that you earlier told this to son? How can I believe? A beautiful question of a learner, which Krishna has to answer. I think we can recite. Arjuna vacha
Arjuna uvacha
aparam bhavato janma
aparam bhavato janma
param janma vivasvataha
param janma vivasvataha
katametad vijaniyam
katametad vijaniyam
tvamadau proktavaniti.
tvamadau proktavaniti.
Arjuna vacha
Arjuna uvacha
aparam bhavato janma
aparam bhavato janma
param janma vivasvataha
param janma vivasvataha
katametad vijaniyam
katametad vijaniyam
tvamadau proktavaniti.
tvamadau proktavaniti.
However difficult the question is, Krishna answers them very easily. Bhagwan has come now. Bhagwan Vacha we have come to. Bahuni me vetitani janmani tavacharjuna. Beautiful answer by Krishna. We have had many janmas. I was born as Matsya Avatar, Varaha Avatar, Kurma Avatar, and so on and so forth. Rama Avatar, and now I am in Krishna Avatar. I remember all that avatars when I was there. We must not limit Krishna's birth to only avatars. Any great person comes to correct the society from adharma to dharma is nothing but an avatar of God. Krishna says this one wonderfully. Bahuni me vetitani janmani tavacharjuna. Arjuna, for me and you, many lives have elapsed. I have been born many times and left my body many times. You have also. This is not neither your first janma nor the last. For us also it is true. Until liberation, the cycle will go on and go on and go on. When a perfect man, Atmatushta man happens, there is no reason to be born and he gets dissolved with the cosmic consciousness. But cosmic consciousness, God himself, he is still active, he said in the 3rd chapter. If I am not active, what would happen? Yadidacharti Shrestha will happen. People will talk. When Krishna doesn't do his karma, why should I do my karma? So I will be setting a wrong example. I have been acting, he had said. So he is saying, aparam bhavato janma, param janma. Sorry, bahuni me vetitani janmani tavacharjuna. For me and you, many janmas have happened. We were born, dead, cycle has gone for a long time. Second line is important. Tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetta parantapa. Difference between Krishna and Arjuna is this. Krishna knows when he was born as what, in which age he was born as what, everything. But Arjuna doesn't know it. We also do not know it. We also do not know where we were. Once I had an opportunity of talking on Bhagavad Gita in which ashrama that one? Virajapete. Swami Yogatmananda was a great, not Yogatmananda. There is a great book for the students by Swamiji. No, not that. Ramakrishna Ashrama Swamiji, recently he passed away. A great man who wrote.
Harshananji?
No, writer, great writer. Badukalu Kaliri is his book. If some of you have seen it, you will know the name. He was a great Swamiji. Huh? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್?
Jagadatman.
Thank you. Jagadatmananji was the person. He had invited me to talk in his ashram on Bhagavad Gita once. Somebody asked a question. You are a Swamiji. Do you know what you were in your previous life? He gave a beautiful answer. I don't know that, but I can promise I am here in this forum now. My previous life was supporting to this forum where I am now as a sannyasi. So we can also be proud. We don't know our past life. At least we have come to a level that we want to follow Bhagavad Gita as an ideal of our life. That much great we are. So, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna. For me and you, many lives have happened. Tanyaham Veda Sarvani. I know every one of them when I was born as what? Natvam Veta Parantapa. You do not know Arjuna. I know it, he says. I think we can recite. Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Bahuni me vyatitani.
Bahuni me vyatitani.
Janmani tavacharjuna.
Janmani tava archarjuna.
Tanyaham Veda Sarvani.
Tanyaham Veda Sarvani.
Natvam Veta Parantapa.
Natvam Vetya Parantapa.
Bahuni me vyatitani.
Bahuni me vyatitani.
Janmani tavacharjuna.
Janmani tava charjuna.
Tanyam Veda Sarvani.
Tanyam Veda Sarvani.
Natvam Veta Parantapa.
Natvam Veta Parantapa.
In later vein, here is an interesting thing. Krishna said you were born on June 4th. Who can find out June 4th there in the shloka? Krishna said, I
Charjuna.
don't know. Huh?
Charjuna.
You are right. Charjuna. Char June. 4th June you were born. That's in later ways it did not mean that, but we can use it for a joke. You were born on 4th June, but I was born many times, many years ago. You will know I am born again. It is natural for me. We will stop at that, do the prayer group. We will have to continue tomorrow.